What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Fulham preview here on Anfield Agenda. The games are coming thick and fast. I can't believe we've only just played Spurs yesterday, and here I am today on the Monday having to make the preview for the Fulham game. I've barely even digested. What was that? Craig, of course you've digested it. Don't kid us, mate, and say that you've never digested that and just look at you. I'm doing your work for you now, my friends. Right, look, we're going to get stuck into it as always. I'm going to give you my predicted 11, my score prediction ahead of the game. Ask you guys to let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. As you can notice in the top left-hand corner, we are being proudly brought to you with thanks to our sponsors, Circl. Not only are they the football sweepstakes game, but they now have added a brand new game, 5 Match Millions, where you can match 5 numbers from 5 fixtures for your chance to win £1 million. It is £2 to enter at present. If you would like to join us at Circl, what do you need to know? Well, you need to be a UK resident, aged 18 or over. You need to be aware it is a gambling product. And of course, what we want you to know is, if you would like to get £5 in free bets when you deposit and place your first £5 bets with Circl using our referral code anfieldagenda, you know what to do. Scan the QR code or go to the link in the description of this video. And again, we look forward to catching up with you on Wednesday for the game. So look, let's get straight into it. I'm going to go and start off with my score prediction in a moment, but before I do, just a little word on Fulham. They've had a very good season this year, comfortably sitting in 10th place in the Premier League. They are on the back of 2 defeats, but I'm expecting an open, attractive, attacking field game, and they usually suit Liverpool, so that leads me into the score prediction that I'm going to start off with. I'm going for a 4-1 win, and it's not because I think Fulham are awful, far from it. I just think it's one of those times of the season where there's some high-scoring games. Things are a bit nuts. This could be a 4-2. It could be a 3-1. It could be a 3-2. It could be closer than I'm giving Fulham credit, but I do think it'll be a high-scoring game. I do back the Reds to come out on top of it. And of course, we currently sit in 5th place in the Premier League. Probably, in my opinion, as high as we're going to go this season. I think the top 4 race is pretty much sewn up at this point. But I would have taken 5th place a few weeks ago. I started to be concerned with maybe the Europa Conference League. And as much as Thursday nights are Europa nights, they're not Europa Conference League nights for Liverpool fans, nor should they ever be. So yeah, happy that we are in the position we are, but obviously not happy with the season as a whole. So with this one, will I make changes? Because let's be honest, Andy Robertson had one of his worst games in a Liverpool shirt against Spurs. Van Dijk still looking shaky. But that being said, I'm going to go through it now. Let me know what you think. Starting off with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. No, I haven't made a change. And I was tempted. I did look at the idea of maybe substituting out Van Dijk, but I don't think Klopp will. And that's kind of where I get caught up in these things. For me, I probably would have given him a rest, played Joel Matip alongside Canade, and I think we'd have been fine. But Jurgen Klopp seems to want to just stick to what's working, and we've seen how quickly he brought Canade back in, even after Matip's man of the match performance. So for me, I think we'll probably see the same pairing at centre-back. But I am with you, and I am concerned about Van Dijk's form, I'm not going to lie. Full-back positions, have made a change. As you can see on the left hand side, I'm bringing in Costas, more so just to freshen it up really. Again, Robbo did have a disappointing game and we can't just ignore that, but I do feel like, why not give Costas a run? You know, we have a lot of games coming up in quick succession. Robbo's played many minutes, so let's give Costas a run out, see who he gets on. And yeah, I think maybe he'll be a little bit more impactful from an attacking sense than Andy Robertson has been. A lot of loose passes from in the last game. And I think Costas just gives us a little bit more in that sense. So why not give him a try, see who he gets on. On the right-hand side, as much as Trent is a right back now, I don't know. Just Trent. Let's just go with that. Trent on that side, obviously inverting in, impacting the game massively, spraying balls around, crossing balls to the back post for Curtis Jones to score. There's nothing the kid can't seemingly do in this new position. So, what was that? Defend. Now. Stop. Don't be that person. Trent can defend. He's been coming back well, actually, in covering. I've been quite impressed. I've seen a video yesterday of one of the recoveries of his, and he really was full pelt, working his backside off to get back, and it impressed me. So keep it up, Trent. Moving into midfield now, this is where I struggle most weeks, but I think it's starting to become clear what the strongest 3 are at the minute. And in my opinion, that is the strongest 3 at the minute. Fabinho in the DM role, Jordan Henderson on the right-hand side, and Curtis, I can't believe what I'm looking at, Jones, on the left. How amazing has Curtis been? Even if you are the biggest critic of Curtis Jones, you have to acknowledge how brilliant he has been recently. His pressing has been absolutely marvellous. His energy levels has been top notch, and he's now chipping in with a goal or two as well. What more do we want of the kid? Keep this up, Curtis Jones, and you are absolutely going to be giving that manager something to think about for next season and the future, because I didn't think he had this in him. I thought we'd seen him stagnate and really regress a little bit, but he has been magnificent, and it's only fair that we acknowledge that. Jordan Henderson, you're probably surprised to see on the right, but with what we have available, I think Hendo's probably the most suited in that role. We tried Harvey Elliott against Spurs and the game kind of passed him by a little bit. It was strange seeing Jordan Henderson being the most advanced Liverpool player on that right hand side in some of our recent games, but I think it just works. And as much as we still need to refresh, and I'm still standing over everything I've said with regards to personnel in the summer, right now, I think this is probably the best that we can come up with. I don't feel comfortable adding Thiago in there because I think we lose a little bit of the work rate when Thiago's in there, and we can't afford to carry any passengers at the minute. Our midfield should be workhorses. They should be pressing, and they should be setting up for the forwards to do their thing. So for me, keep doing what you're doing, lads. Press the ball, win it high up the pitch, cause those moments of chaos, and hopefully we'll get the result. Now, into the final three. It's been very easy in recent weeks. It's always been Jota on the left, Gakpo to the centre, Salah on the right. But now Lucho's back, and Lucho starts because he was brilliant. You could see him tiring about 60, 65, and that's absolutely understandable. He is working his way back. Great to see him. Look, I'm probably asking a lot here. I could be asking too much of him to start 2 games back-to-back so quickly, but he's so exciting. His goal was brilliant, his energy was brilliant, and he was part of that really fast start we had against Spurs. So if he's available medically, if the medical team say he can play, he's got to play. Bring Diogo Jota off the bench if you need a goal in the 94th minute, and it'll be job done. On the right-hand side, of course, the great Egyptian himself, Mohamed Salah. Great to see him step up and show such poise and calmness to stroke that ball down the middle and high into the roof of the net for the penalty. He's a bigger pair in him than I have. I'd have been low and hard like a coward, but Mo backed himself, sent Fraser Forster the wrong way and dinked it straight down the middle. Relief all around, and happy for Mo that he's got another goal, and happy for Mo that he's broken those penalty ducks he's had recently. Now to the centre, it is the man who was, I think, impressed us all probably as much as Curtis Jones recently. Cody Gakpo has been a revelation in this role. When we signed him, I was struggling to figure out why we're bringing in this lanky, wide player. But maybe, as you guys have pointed out to me, Klopp, Pep Linders and the recruitment team looked at the job he did for the Netherlands in the World Cup and how effective and impactful he was in that role, and thought, cha-ching, maybe we have a Bobby Firmino regen here, and who can argue with him? He has been magnificent, and his footwork has been what's really surprised me. For such a big dude, his control is brilliant. He's good aerially. We know he can shoot from outside the box, but his footwork and his close control have been really, really good to see. You would expect that, though, wouldn't you, of a Dutch guy coming through an academy over in Holland? They know how to educate their footballers, and you can see the class oozing out of Cody Gakpo. So I think it's going to take some pushing to get this man out of that position, and I don't want them to be pushed out of it because I think it suits what we do. So Cody Gakpo to the centre. That is my predicted 11 and my score prediction ahead of the game against Fulham. Of course, now it's over to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Again, thank you for your continued support of the channel. We've just hit 170,000 subscribers. Would never have done it without your support. Thank you so much. Who knows what the future has in store, but we're going to keep bringing you guys as much content as we can, and I hope that you enjoy it. Take care. Bye-bye.